Alright, this video I'm gonna demonstrate how you can make a quick dessert with the most basic fruits you could ever imagine, apples. This tool, basically, you could get it on eBay. It's very good for removing the core. And also another tool you need this tool for removing the seeds. Also, you need this tool for making a hole in the apple. You could get this on eBay, basically from China, but there are a lot of people selling it on I think Amazon as well. You could get it definitely on eBay from China. It's got a blade inside. This is a blade, and what you do is basically you press down and then you turn clockwise, and it will make you a nice hole in the apple. So I'll just demonstrate how it works. So first, you want to press down your core. Lower my camera. From the top of the stem, about 1 inch. Press down about 1 inch. Don't want to go too far, too deep for now. Let me bring my camera closer. Also lower it. So we went about 1 inch deep. If I put my finger here, you can see how far deep, about 1 inch. Then, using the round core, you try to remove this part. Just doing a circular motion. You remove this. Then, with a knife, I bring a knife. With a knife, you want to cut about here, nice flat. But first, make sure your apple, the base, is sitting flat on the table. Right? It's the bottom sitting flat, because later we're gonna bake this. Now that's the time to use this tool to go inside and try to remove the core, but you don't want to go through the apple. Make sure you stop much earlier. So you try to target the center of your hole. Alright, now with the twist clockwise, keep pressing down. This apple is very juicy. Keep pressing down, going a little bit deeper, deeper, deeper. See, the core is coming out. I'm gonna keep going on a little bit more. Careful not to go through the apples. I'm gonna remove more of the core. Be careful not to make a hole at the bottom. Now I've got this far. I need to remove that bit a little bit more deeper. A little bit more deeper. Now with this tool, try to deepen up remove more fleshy. Right? A little bit more. Just clean it up nicely. Make a nice round hole. That's it. Holes down. I'm gonna pause the video and remove my other apples, then I'll come back. Now the apples are done, ready. So 5 apples. Now we need a baking tray. Baking tray, parchment paper. We'll place our apple in this fashion. Now just to stabilize the apple, because we don't want them to fall around in the oven, so I'm going to use this ring. Just to give the apple a solid base. At home, if you don't have a ring like this, a pastry ring like this, you can use you can just place the apple into a mince pie dish, just to give them a base so they stays firm. Now, pastry cream, a little bit, just a little bit at the bottom of the apple. Right? Pastry cream inside the hollow apples. Done. Next thing, we need a crumble. So we need 150 gram of unsalted butter. And 300 gram of flour. Now we're going to rub. We're going to create a crumble. Rub the butter and the flour together until you get at the same time a little bit of vanilla extra concentrate. Rub the whole together until you get a nice crumble mix. About butter. Don't use margarine because it's too liquidy. Use a dry, 80%, very dry, fine, solid butter. It's about 30 grams more of butter. Now, the butter has been rubbed in thoroughly. Now we're going to add some icing sugar to the mix. We want it fairly sweet, so 100 grams of icing sugar. gonna be our topping. So next step, apple puree. Apple puree. Scoop a little bit. Put inside our apples. Not too much because you need space for the puree, the crumble. If you don't have apple puree at home, you just put any fruit puree you have of choice. Final step is our crumble on top of it. Put as much as you can because this is going to be shrinking in the oven as it dries and bakes. And voila, you're gonna go to the oven. Right, ready? Now we're gonna go for 165 degrees for 12 minutes. 15 minutes. All right, we wait until it bakes. Right, it's about 12 minutes, about to elapse. So let's open up and check. If it's not cooked, we can adjust. We can add a couple of minutes also. All right. I think a couple minutes should do. 2 minutes. So the rings I put will help keep the apple together so they don't crumble all over the place. Because you know, apples ripens at different stage, so some of the apples might be more mature than the others. So when you're doing this, make sure you do at least a little bit more than you need. So the ones that actually break apart, you could discard, but for presentation, you keep the good ones. So try to use a dish at home that has got a hollow base to help hold the apples together, and then there is less chance of having them breaking in the oven. Right, got 1 minute to go. This dessert can be used as a snack or a dessert. It's very straightforward. Just apple, pastry cream, apple puree, and then the crumble mix on top. The vanilla flavored crumble mix. So this could be any fruits, but you see this idea. If you like it, try with other fruits of your choice and let me know. Alright, time up. You're gonna take it out and then let it cool down. Let it cool down thoroughly before you attempt to remove the ring. Because when they are hot, they might break. Have to be careful. There's the final job. You're gonna let them to rest, cool down.